Focus. Yeah, you heard me right. What if I told you that focus can be trained just like a muscle? Well, here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Optimal Self Live. As always, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming around and sharing, liking, commenting. We love it. We need it. Keep doing it. And today, we're going to get right into it and we're going to pay attention because it's your focus that determines your reality. So check it out. Let's talk about focus. Where does it come from? What is it? Well, what is focus? It's a central point and as of attraction, attention, or an activity. But where does it come from? It comes from our mind. It comes from our brain, the central nervous system. Here is our control center of our lives is our brain. And so what we fail to realize is that the brain can be trained just like a muscle, just like you do everything else. So take a listen for a second. Let me put this into context really quick. Is that imagine if you take an athlete, let's say a basketball player, and they have to run up and down the court. But what do they really need to train? Part of that training is cardiovascular, making sure their lungs. Why? So they don't get tired. Because whoever's better in the fourth quarter is going to win. And because fatigue makes cowards of us all. So you must train the cardiovascular. You must get those lungs going, right? So stay with me for a second because you got to work on your shot. You got to work on your free throw. You got to work on your dribbling. Got to work on your pass for sure. All of it, right? Those are skills, but you better have the lungs. So at the end, what do? They're running those wind sprints. They're putting in all this work. Now imagine for a second, imagine that when all that was done, that the moment they finished that hard practice, they're sweating, they're all that they went over and sat down and they had a 2-liter soda and a pack of cigarettes. It doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. All that work is for what? Because it's going to be diminishing return on those efforts. Because you cannot, the consumption matters. How you recover matters. So how would they compound that? In that situation, think about it for a second. How do you compound those results? Well, maybe have some protein, hydration, right? They get ample sleep so that their muscles can recover, so their central nervous system can recover, right? Those are all performance enhancing. So I can wake up and I can have another great day. I can be ready again. You see how that focus matters and you see how it's trained. But we don't stop it there. We compound those results by doing better things. Again, when I say that to you, can you imagine? They run off the court after putting in all this work, and here goes a 2-liter soda and a pack of cigarettes. You'd be like, that's crazy. Doesn't make sense. But yet that's exactly what we do to our brain. That we expect to have this amazing focused, we want to have this focused activity. We want to be focused on our dreams and our goals and our activities, but yet we don't train it. We spend more time. Do you know that people spend more time on Netflix than they do on their personal growth? It doesn't make sense. It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. We expect these results. We want better, but yet our consumption is the news. Our consumption is Netflix. What we feed our mind is not taking us to where we want to go because we're not training it to take us there, because we're not filling it with things that are going to make our lives better. We do the opposite. We do the same thing as a pack of cigarettes or 2 liter. Like we fill it with nothing. There's no value in that. There's no, it's actually diminishing returns on those things. You see, we diminish the returns, but yet we expect a different result. We wonder why somebody else got the job. We wonder why somebody else got the promotion. We wonder why this person is having a better, is getting a better life or having better things. But here's the funny part. You see it all the time. You've probably seen these memes around the internet now. It says, work in silence and let the results speak, right? You've seen it. You think about it and you're like, oh yeah. What they're saying is, understand, all those programs that you buy, right? All those guys and girls that are shredded off of Instagram, that are Insta famous, that are selling you their programs. You want to know what? They work. They work. Do you want to know why they don't work for everyone? Because of the mind. Because I don't control my mind. Because I don't control the discipline to actually do the work that it takes to get the result that I want. I don't have the focus. So just like the training program, and here's the funny part, the 1%, they'll give you their checklists. They'll give you their plan. They'll tell you exactly what they do. And do you know why they're not worried? Because 99% won't do it because they don't have the discipline. They don't have the focus, and that they're going to quit before the results happen. They're not worried about competition. They're not. Because what they're not telling you is that they spend anywhere from 5 to 55 minutes every single day in their thoughts, in their breath, getting their mind, getting it clear, getting it strong, getting it ready, filling it with the things that they need so that their mind is working for them, not against them. Because everybody has negative thoughts. Everyone. Everybody has that little voice in their head saying, you're not good enough or you're not enough. Everyone at some point on different levels. But the ones who get through it, the ones who actually train their mind, train their focus, win at a high level. And the truth is, everyone is capable of it. There's not a secret to this. There is no secret. You see, it just takes your commitment to you. Most of us won't commit to ourselves. Most of us won't admit that we're not putting in the work. Most of us won't dig deep enough to say, oh, this is my fault. What I have and where I am is all because of the choices and activities and actions I have taken. But I'm going to leave it to you this way today. The moment you are willing to take responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you unlock the power to have anything in your life. But it starts with your focus. What is your attention on? Where is it? You can train it just like you can train a muscle. So dig in, read, journal. We have 6 principles that we would love to share with you, but it's up to you to go get them. They're on optimalself.today, and there's one on breath that will give you the answers to everything that you heard right here. And it's all there for you. You have to make the decision. You have to make the choice and actually do it. And we are excited to be on that journey with you. All right, there you go. Today is focus. But the truth is, focus is trained. It's not God-given. Nobody's giving it to you. You got to train it. You got to go get it. And when you do, you can have anything you want. All right, that's what I got for you today. I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day. As always, you got to jump over to optimalself.today, get involved. We can't wait to see you. We have some private stuff in there. We have a whole private group that you can be part of that you can find people, they're like-minded people. There's people just like you in there right now that are struggling, that are finding their way. Join them. We'd love to have you. All right. Have an awesome, awesome day and get out there and be the best version of you.